Hello, hello. Welcome to Self Love Friday. Welcome to my living room. Thank you very much for being here. As you know, every week I come on live to discuss the various attributes and aspects of what makes self love. What is self love really? Welcome back. Welcome into my living room. Here I am on my couch, as always, on a Friday, midday UK time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Thank you for being here. Today, I want to talk about self-love as being showing up. You might wonder what I mean by this. A few weeks ago, I spoke about self-love being self-discipline. And then the week after that, I spoke about being vulnerability. Well, somewhere right in the middle of these two things is a beautiful sweet spot. And that is the place where you get to show up and to shine exactly as you are. I'm going to read a poem. It's quite a famous poem. It was made famous by Nelson Mandela in his inauguration speech many years ago. It was written by Marianne Williamson. It's called Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, talented, fabulous. Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do, everyone. And as we're liberated, fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Just let that sink in. So many people perform in life. They're top performers, top of their class, top performers in their sport, top achievers at work. But they don't ever show up for themselves. When they're not in class, not on the field or the track, not in the office, there's a hole, there's a void, there's something missing, and it scares them to even consider what it might be. Where we get to look into our deepest parts, get to know ourselves as the immense beings that we are, and from that space allow ourselves to truly show up and shine. This is self-love in action. It's not about being a trained circus lion and giving everyone around us what they want or what we think they want. It's about standing firmly in our own light and shining bright regardless of circumstance. Who would you be if your area of achievement was removed? If you had no work, no sport, would you still shine? When everything is gone, do you allow yourself to show up and shine? Do you allow yourself to still be great, the great person that you are? Is not soft. Self-love is a deep, intense, and sometimes grueling practice. It requires full commitment, and it is also the most fulfilling, empowering, and liberating practice of them all. Why is the vulnerability, the trust? But it's always worth it in the end. We all have something to share. It brings me to why I am here. Why do I show up every Friday? I have a mission. I call it my sacred mission. My mission is to change the world through the power of authentic self-love. So every week, I come on here and I share all the things that I've learned for myself and everything I've learned from people that I've worked with as well. That's me showing up. That's me stepping into the light. And Olga. Olga is one of the most amazing people that I have had the absolute very quick, which is amazing. It's just a soul connection, and she is an incredible mindset coach. If you are looking for a coach and someone to help you shift your mindset, she is really, really powerful. Her work is amazing. She also has a sacred mission to change the world. So that's something that we share in common. Hers is help in a relationship, and my mission is all about sharing authentic self-love and the power of the relationship with yourself. So on that note, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please share these forward to step up and stand in their own light and truly shine. So let's get back to that question. Who would you be if your area of achievement was removed? One of my favorite movies in the whole world is called, and used it in my world because my mom had a book called You Are Beautiful. And just the title of the book grabbed me. I had never thought of myself as beautiful growing up as a child. And this book, it was such a statement book. And because I just couldn't get enough of the concept, the idea that I could be beautiful. And that there was this book saying that to everyone. Anyone who started with the exterior, started with the idea of beauty. Many years later, I saw the movie called Life is Beautiful. And by then, I'd done a long journey with my love of beauty and my love of human beings. And I had really developed my passion for self-love. It's an Italian movie with a famous Italian actor whose name I can never remember. So I will keep trying to. Wife and child are Jewish people living in Italy, I think, or Poland, I don't know, somewhere in the Second World War, and they are sent to a concentration camp or work camps. They separated, the wife and husband, and the husband manages to sneak his child in with him later to the Nazi army of the camp. And what he does is he paints a picture for his son experience. So he paints this picture about life being beautiful. It's quite a long story, so I won't go into it. I encourage you to watch it. However, what he does is he shows up every day for his son in this role. He makes life beautiful. He chooses love, in this case, a love for his son. He chooses love over performance. He chooses to create the story and keeps showing up. What does it take for him to do that? He can't give in to how tough life is, because life is tough. He does perform well for the Nazis, and he does face some crossroads because of that, because he gets the opportunity to go further. But he keeps choosing himself. He keeps choosing life is beautiful. Really, really shook me. Really made an impact on my life. A book, You Are Beautiful, really made an impact on my life. And many other experiences. Deeper I dug into myself. Looking at yourself, as I said, can be really grueling. But the deeper I got, every time, no matter how hard it was, I kept finding that light. I kept seeing that essence that Marianne Williamson speaks of in her poem. And I couldn't run away from it. I couldn't shy away from it. I have to shine. I have to step up. I have to be me. And I have to shine light. Because, as she says in the poem, so back to my question, when everything is, all your areas of achievement are removed, do you still shine? Do you still allow yourself, if God doesn't work for you, replace the universe, replace it with source energy? You get what I mean. Creation lives within each and every one of us. We owe it to ourselves and to life itself to show up and shine. So I encourage you and I invite you today, join my love revolution. Show up divinity. Allow yourself to be the great essence of divinity, having a human experience that you are. Please, as I said, subscribe to this channel, like the videos, share them with as many people as possible, because the more we get this message out, the more we change the world. We can change the world. Thank you, as always, for being here. I really appreciate it. I love you. Remember to love yourself exactly as you are. You are worthy. You are enough.